gente?
Check
Tudo
it
bem?
out.
Feliz
Olha
ano
quem tá
novo.
aqui comigo, ó.
E aí, gente? Feliz ano novo pra vocês.
Esse é o Lee, né? Meu amigo, americano. A gente se conheceu tem o quê?
Desde 2010, eu acho. Muitos anos, uma década.
Uma década. Uma
Caramba.
década. Amizadezinha básica de
Eu
só uma
continuo
década.
lindo. Eu continuo lindo.
Cada dia mais bonito, né? Gente, para, né? Meu Deus. Quase não tô resistindo aqui, realmente. É um gringo muito lindo. Gente, então, ele tá aqui no Rio, veio visitar a gente, veio visitar os amigos que ele fez aqui. Olha, gente, repara como esse cara fala bem português. Fala aí o que você achou do Rio.
Cara, eu adoro Rio. Eu
Ama, né?
adoro, sempre adorei Rio, sempre adorei Brasil. Eu aprendi contar um pouco sobre minha história, né? Eu consegui aprender português no Iraque, sozinho.
Eu consegui aprender português no Iraque, sozinho.
Olha só.
Eu nunca estudei na universidade. Eu era um aluno horrível na escola, sempre bêbado, sempre horrível, idiota. Eu nunca morei onde pessoas falam português, eu consegui aprender. Então eu tenho certeza que qualquer pessoa pode aprender inglês.
Viu, gente? Isso aí é pra vocês pararem de falar que não sabem, que precisa fazer intercâmbio.
Eu só vou aprender inglês quando eu morar fora, só quando eu fizer intercâmbio.
Gente, cara, americano aprende inglês, português no Iraque, tá?
Olha,
Prova viva.
Isso aqui faz a conexão. Estamos morando na economia de conexão, sabe? Tudo acontece, então, tanto faz onde você fica, pode aprender.
Exatamente, só querer, né? E ele vai escrever um livro, ele tá escrevendo um livro, e o livro é sobre medo, e a gente vai falar um pouquinho sobre esse livro agora, ele vai falar um pouquinho com vocês. Só que now we're gonna switch to English, okay?
Yeah, let's talk English now. So, no, I had an idea.
No, it's just because you speak Portuguese so well, they might not believe you're a foreigner, right? They're gonna say, oh no, this Brazilian guy, you look so Brazilian right now.
Carioca. Carioca Chinevi.
Yeah, Snow Carioca, right?
Carioca.
You look so Brazilian right now.
So, yeah, you know, I was thinking a lot about this topic because I taught English online for a long time. Inglês com Clarence.
Follow him.
And-
What is your Instagram?
Inglês, @Inglês Clarence.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Arroba,
can follow
viram,
me.
né, gente? Não é X, não, tá?
I'm going to start again soon because I kind of suck. I haven't posted anything in a long time. But so yeah, you know, I was thinking about this topic because I've spoken with tens of thousands of Brazilians, like so many people that say, hey, man, I cannot get this right. What's happening? Is there something wrong with me? Am I not smart? What is it? And it's almost always fear. And this holds people back in life. It's not a language thing. This fear thing holds people back on so many levels of life. So many people that I talk to, they have fear of criticism and fear of failure. And so I said, I had a lot of fear in my life. Like now I can do a live stream. You could put 5 million people, I'll do the live stream. But I wasn't like that. Until the age of 19, I was afraid of my own brother. Like I was so timid. Timid is not the word. I was afraid. I had fear of life. I was afraid of life. I had no self-esteem, no confidence, could not communicate, not that smart. It was a lot. And so I was able to overcome a lot in my life. Not that I'm perfect. I want to be much more successful. But I'm learning so much about if you just overcome this fear thing, then there are no limits in life. So I'm going to write a book about that. I don't know the name yet, but of course I'll write it in English and in Portuguese, an audio book in English and in Portuguese. But yeah, it's going to be a great year for all of us. So you want to take some questions?
That's gonna be awesome. He's gonna write a book in English and in Portuguese. You guys got that? He's just amazing, isn't it? Like, that's awesome. All right, so this thing about fear, it's very interesting because it's basically what I do on a daily. It's crazy.
It's what it is.
It's crazy. Sometimes I'm teaching, but sometimes I just have this feeling that students just need coaching. Because they know stuff and they're just afraid to produce any language. They're just
afraid of criticism.
Exactly.
They're afraid of what other people think. Now here's the sad truth. Do you want to know the sad truth? we like to think that everybody stops and talks bad about us, and that everyone thinks, oh man, look at what Lee is doing. Oh man, oh man, that idiot. Here's the truth. People don't really think anything about us. Think about it in your life. What do you think about? You think about what you're doing. You don't have time to stop and think about other people. Yeah, we do talk and gossip, and okay, that does happen. Most of us, especially me, like I'm not that important. I'm not, that. So when I realized that most people don't stop and think about me all day, it doesn't matter. So people are going to continue in life.
Yeah.
So what you have to have fear. Here's the fear, and I'm going very deep with you, right? I'm going to speak very serious. The fear you should have is regret. Like that you're 80 years old, that you're like vovo, that you're like an old man, and that you're like, man, I should have tried that. I should have forced myself to speak English. I should have talked to that chick, that girl. I should have talked to that guy. I should have tried to live in that country. I should have gone for that job. I should have started that business. And now you don't have time. That should be your fear. So hopefully that helps. That's what drives me. That's what and I'm afraid of everything. Like I act like I'm not bullshit. I'm like afraid. Sorry, I cussed. But like
that's fine.
like I'm afraid, but I'm more afraid of regret.
Yeah.
So that's what you should be afraid of.
Yeah. Basically, that's it. And that's the one thing you can't change is what you haven't done. Once you haven't done, you can't just go back in time and say, no, I'll take that chance.
You cannot put toothpaste back in that tube. It's
no
done.
way. No way you
done.
can. And that's basically what I do on a daily. Like coach people. Like they know so much and there's so much knowledge. And you know what pisses me off? They're just like speaking English, like whatever English they can speak, good or bad or lots of just a little, and they're just like, I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry. And I'm like, no, don't be sorry because you're speaking a second language. What the hell? Like, just like, oh no, oh I'm sorry. Oh, is this great? Oh, is this whatever? And it's just so annoying. It's so annoying when people say, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, stop excusing yourself. And then they're like, oh, but the guy, he's a native speaker. And I'm like, who cares? He probably only speaks that language.
But
and you're learning like a second language and you're saying sorry for what?
Yeah, exactly. So what is it that you're doing bad to the person? Like you shouldn't be sorry. Yeah. Don't. Yeah, now you can say like, you can joke and say, oh, my English is not that good, and kind of joke, that's okay.
But saying you're sorry?
Nah, you don't have to say you're sorry.
I mean, you're doing great. Whatever it is you're doing, you're doing great.
I learned that because, look, I'm a people pleaser. My natural, como chama people pleaser?
I have no idea. Pessoa que gosta de agradar.
A gente fala people pleaser. Isso é uma dica boa. It's a good tip,
Fica a dica e let's go.
Yeah, fica a dica, let's go. So people I'm like that. So I'll say I'm sorry. I'm overcoming that too. Eu estou superando isso também.
What's your sign?
Desculpa.
When you're born in September, right?
Aries.
April. You're Aries. You're such a cool person. You see, signs really don't work. Or he's an absurd exception.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm surprised because everybody says, ooh, Aries people, they're so aggressive. Like, there's nothing aggressive about you. Is there ever anything aggressive about you? Yeah.
Até eu posso, até eu fico tipo assim.
Yeah, like, I can't think of that. Like. So you want to send everyone a final message for this new year about fear, what they should, they shouldn't do?
Listen, man, this is not only a new year for you. This is a new decade of your life. Man, forget what else you learned before. Let's do it now. And listen, even if you're watching this video later after the new year, you should a calendar does not determine when you start something. We say in English New Year's resolution, right? A método do ano novo. Cara, tem que tirar ano novo. You have to take out New Year and just resolution. Change when it's time to change, man. That's it. Make a everyday resolution. That's all I got. That's I'm spitting fire today.
All right, guys. So
Thank
this is
so
it.
much.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Lee, for having this conversation here live. And follow him. say it again. What's the Instagram page?
Inglês com Clarence. Ou Instagrams, Inglês Clarence. Mas eu não posto muito não, eu vou começar de novo.
But he will.
Isso é o método.
Yeah, this is your
This
New
is-
Year's
this is my New
resolution,
Year's.
right?
I need to get better.
All right,
Thank you so
guys.
much.
Bye bye. Happy New
Bye-bye.
Year.
See you.
See ya.